Once upon a time, in a land not so far away, a story called The Golden Crown's Echo began. In the heart of a land filled with ancient mysteries, nestled amongst crumbling walls and whispering stones, stood the royal ruins. This was the home of Prince Pirate Bear, a brave bear with a hot pink crown perched jauntily upon his head and a pirate eye patch covering one eye. Prince Pirate Bear wasn't just any ruler. He could speak to woodland creatures, had a collection of 37 different crowns, and loved honey tea, especially after a long day of protecting his kingdom. He was known far and wide for his kindness and his snuggles. The royal ruins, with their moss-covered walls and hidden pathways, were a favorite place for exploring old places, just like Elijah loved to do. The air always smelled of old books and forgotten stories, carried on the gentle breeze that rustled through the leaves. One sunny morning, as Prince Pirate Bear was enjoying a cup of honey tea, a flash of deep pink zoomed into the ruins. It was Kiki, the candy corn unicorn. Her deep pink mane tasted like cotton candy, and as she galloped, she left a sparkling trail of sprinkles. "Prince Pirate Bear!" Kiki exclaimed, her voice like tinkling bells. "I bring a message! A riddle from the whispering walls!" She pawed the ground, leaving a scattering of sprinkles that Ricardo would have loved to run through. Prince Pirate Bear, always ready for an adventure, straightened his crown. "A riddle? Let's hear it." Kiki cleared her throat and read from a scroll that seemed to sparkle with magic. "Where shadows dance and secrets hide, seek the treasure deep inside. Follow the path where echoes play, and find the crown that lights the way." Prince Pirate Bear pondered, stroking his chin. "This sounds like a marvelous quest." And with a wink in his eye, he was off. Kiki, always ready to help, agreed to come along. "This is going to be so much fun," Kiki announced as they started preparing for their expedition into the ruins. They packed honey sandwiches, maps of the ruins, and a small football, just in case they had some free time. Ricardo would have liked that. As they ventured deeper into the ruins, the air grew cooler. They started their hike through the maze of crumbling stone, winding paths, and hidden chambers. The old stones whispered secrets as they walked, which Elijah, the explorer, would have found fascinating. Along the way, they met various woodland creatures. A family of busy squirrels chattered warnings about slippery stones, and a wise old owl hooted directions from a crumbling archway. The sound of their voices echoed through the ruins, adding to the excitement and the mysteries. Prince Pirate Bear, with his ability to speak to animals, easily understood their warnings and their clues. Kiki, with her speed, helped them leap over fallen pillars and navigate tricky turns. "I love the thrill of the run," Kiki exclaimed as she sprinted to escape a slippery corner, leaving a trail of sugary scent. The first clue led them to a series of ancient steps. "The path where echoes play," Prince Pirate Bear said thoughtfully. "I know this place." They walked along the path. The riddle spoke of shadows and secrets. They followed the path, noticing that each step they climbed seemed to echo their words, which made them giggle. As they continued, they encountered obstacles, but they worked together. Kiki's horn could turn anything into candy for 1 hour. After a while, they arrived at a chamber that was dark. "This must be where the treasure lies," Kiki said, her horn glowing faintly. "But how do we find it?" Prince Pirate Bear looked at the riddle. He remembered the last part. "Find the crown that lights the way." Then it clicked. His golden crown. He took off his crown, and the chamber lit up. The treasure wasn't gold or jewels, but a collection of colorful sparkling gems, each one glowing with a different light. "Wow!" exclaimed Kiki. "These are amazing!" The gems shone, casting a warm glow across the chamber. "This is much more valuable than gold," Prince Pirate Bear said, gazing at the gems. "They represent friendship, kindness, and the joy of sharing." Together, they decided to share the sparkling gems with the woodland creatures and all the friends they met along the way, making each creature or friend's home sparkle with joy. They returned to the entrance of the ruins, where Ricardo would have wanted to play. They shared the gems with all of their friends, creating a sense of happiness. They realized that the real treasure wasn't the gems themselves, but the joy they brought to everyone. They all gathered together, playing an exciting game of football, laughing as they ran around and enjoyed the day. Prince Pirate Bear, Kiki, and their friends played together in the setting sun. Prince Pirate Bear realized that the best treasure was the friends he shared his adventures with and the joy of sharing with others. It was a lesson that stayed with him forever. From then on, the royal ruins was not just a place of old, echoing walls, but a place of friendship, kindness, and the sweetest memories. And every day, a little bit of candy corn sprinkles could be found near the ruins, a sweet reminder of the day the Golden Crown's echo brought everyone together. Let's see what a great listener you are. Can you answer the following question? What did Prince Pirate Bear and Kiki discover at the end of their quest? Let's see how you did. The answer is a collection of sparkling gems and the true meaning of friendship and sharing. You did a great job. I really enjoyed reading this story to you today. I hope you had fun too.